has just finished up dramatic fashion in Los Angeles. You see, ESPN Analytics gives just over a 50% chance that the winner of this game wins the NFC West. I don't know what we're going with there, but Mac Jones arrived ready to work, and he did work. Methodical drive right down the field. Jake Tonjes there, wide open. Niners right down the field, 7-0. Second quarter, as the Rams had 3 plays in the first quarter, there's a 3rd and 9, and Jones finds DeMarcus Robinson. Niners on the move. Jones rolls the pocket. Christian McCaffrey, who was used in a billion different ways. I'm going to try to do a highlight and count how many touches he has as we speak. Let's see. 22 rushes and 8 catches. That's 30 touches for McCaffrey. Smart. Give it to him. All right, can the Rams get back in this game? Well, they got the guy that can certainly do it, Matthew Stafford. That's the rookie Terrence Ferguson, first catch of his NFL career. And then Kyren Williams able to waltz into the end zone, and it's 14-7. Niners out a field goal. It's a 10-point lead as they play early third, and Mack delivers an absolute strike to Kendrick Bourne, who had a huge night. 10 for 142. Gets blasted by Jared Verse. Rams came into the night most sacks in the NFL. They really couldn't get to Jones at all. He was hobbling, has that knee brace on. And here as Verse arrives just as the incompletion hits the deck, he's grabbing at his calf, and it looked dire. Thankfully, Jones was able to shake that off and remain in the game, although he was clearly a bit hobbled. A 20-7 game now. And Stafford delivers. 34-yarder to Tutu Atwell. Rams driving, and who else? Puka Nacua. Great play design there. Devontae Adams creating a bit of a screen, and there's Puka into the end zone, his second score of the year. It's 20-14, early fourth. Stafford with time. Devontae Adams on the move, inside the 10. Couple of plays later, and it's Kyren Williams again, his second score of the night. An extra point will give him the lead. But Joshua Carty, who had a couple of kicks blocked in Philadelphia, has his kick blocked by Jordan Elliott. Rams got to tighten up that middle of that line, man. That's happening a ton in the NFL, but it's happening a lot to them. Under 5 to go. Next Niner drive. There's Bourne. Stays on his feet. That's just effort and want to. Gain of 10. Fourth down. Eddie Pinheiro, who was on his couch a few weeks ago, essentially from midfield. 59. That is good. And the Niners, just under 3 to go in the game, take the lead. But the Rams are driving. Under 2 to go. Kyren Williams bounces it to the outside. Stays on his feet inside the 10. Now it's 1st and goal. Williams looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night. But Alfred Collins does a tremendous job of what so many in the NFL have raised to an art form. Look at the punch. Tackles not the man, but the ball. And he gets the fumble recovery on the goal line. You see Stafford knew it. He was losing the ball on the way down. However, Rams had all 3 timeouts. San Francisco went nowhere. Rams get the ball back. 4th and 3. There's Williams hanging on to it. They're able to get Carty in range. Snap, hold, clean operation. We'll play into overtime. In overtime. Niners driving. It's 3rd and 12 after the Rams finally got a sack. Jones is under pressure. He's able to get rid of it. And once again, he was hobbled coming off the field, but Pinheiro smooches it off the upright. It's good from 41 with the kiss. With the kiss. Shout out to Rapp. All right, the Rams now have their opportunity. And once again, it's Tutu Atwell as Stafford improvises and makes a gorgeous throw right to the boundary. Atwell is inbounds. 3rd down and 6. Once again, it's Williams, little Texas, and it's just shy Now, do you kick the field goal for the tie, or do you go for it? The Rams elect to go for it, and this San Francisco defense stones him just shy of the line to gain. And this is how this NFC West battle, and I do mean battle, ends a yard shy of the line to gain on a night when this San Francisco side is absolutely obliterated by injury. They close as an 8-point dog. They come away with a win. They're the first underdog to win on Thursday Night Football this year. It's the largest upset across the league this season. The favorites have been cooking. But what a dub. This series has largely been dominated lately by the Rams. And Damien Woody, who is with me and been waiting patiently for it to end. For them to win this game, for Jones to battle the way he is, bloodied, limping, for that defense to stone them on a yard, how do you best quantify what that Niners squad did, man?
It's hard to put into words what the 49ers did tonight. You just think about all the injuries that the 49ers have sustained. We talked about it upstairs when we were watching the game. And have Mac Jones 3-0. 3-0 this year. He's been playing unbelievable football. Neither team could really run the ball. It was really on both quarterbacks. But Mac Jones was just phenomenal. And that Rams defense couldn't really get to him for most of the game. And so shout out to Kyle Shanahan for the game plan, getting the ball out of his hands quick. And all it takes is just sometimes these games come down to one play.
The NFL has become all the kids that play Madden and just go for it on fourth down all the time, right? You play, I'll take it back to the day with Tecmo Bowl. Just the hell with it. We're going for it on fourth down. But that's sort of the game these days. And 4th and 1, you tie it and you give it back to them in San Francisco, who's been death by 100 paper cuts all night, could drive down, and Pinheiro has already made a bunch. Do you like the decision to go for it? Before we know what happened, do you like the call?
I do like the call.
So do I.
I like the call. The Rams were moving the ball. There's no question about it. They had, especially in the second half, they were really getting things cranked up. But you got to give credit to the 49ers in that situation. They absolutely stoned them at the line of scrimmage.
And that had to be an exhausted defense who had mostly been on the field. I mean, They got 3 plays of rest. Granted, there were 3 timeouts in between each of the Niners' plays after they got the fumble recovery. I like the call. I just don't know if I like the run into the middle of that line when I've got Puka Nacua, I've got Kyron Williams out of the backfield, I've got Devontae Adams. I don't like the call. I don't mind going for it, though.
I would agree with you. I would have rather gotten on the edges of the defense, not just sitting up in the middle where you got Fred Warner and all those big bodies in the middle of that defense.
All right, let's hear from Trent Williams, who was with Lindsey Theory, after he did a masterful job versus an absolute wrecking ball.
Yes.
This Rams team came into this night with the most sacks in the NFL, and for the most part, they kept their hobbled backup quarterback upright. Here's Williams.
Trent, a game-winning stop from your defense. What did you see?
The ball, man. It was a tough game. Divisional opponent. That offense is clicking on all cylinders, but they made the play.
You guys come in without Brock Purdy, without most of your starting receivers. How do you pull off a win?
Next man up. We got talent. We got talent on this roster. Obviously, it hurts to not have Brock, Kittle, Ayuk.